Hello everyone, this is Stifstra and this is War Thunder. So, no new Napoleon part today, but I promise you there will be one tomorrow. So, this is basically just a quick lit video to make up for the fact that there's no such part up today. I just want to show you two little things that I did notice in a recent game I had. So if we can speed this up, this is basically me playing as the Japanese and playing in the Zero, at least for the first part of it. So here I am going after just what you basically do, going after air targets. And I'm sorry the HUD is away, but that's just the way of things, and apparently I can't turn on that right now. But anyway, I'm going after some targets, and eventually I noticed that I'm getting shot at. We're gonna speed this up a bit. There we go, there are notices. And I also noticed pretty soon that they are on my tail. I believe it's after this right here. Yep, there we go. And I see they're on my tail. So I'm diving, trying to lose them. But I could tell that I was not faster than them. Not as fast as I needed to be to get away from them. So my plan was basically to dive under this rock right here and turn drastically to the right and just see what happens. And this happened. 1, 2. That was hilarious. So they basically failed completely and crashed into two rocks. And it's by this point I'm like, what happened? And then I noticed the two fires, and yeah, it was actually hilarious for me in the game. But just speed this up because eventually I do something stupid after a little while flying about, and I eventually get shot down without doing any further damage. So what I do here is something you really shouldn't do, but I do it anyway. So that is basically I go for revenge. And as I said, you shouldn't be doing that. You should cool yourself down and basically just think of what you can do. But really just now I'm thinking revenge. But that may not be a good thing, because here's the plane that shot me down, but also in the area is a what was it? It was a hurricane, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's the hurricane. So I have two planes after me, and finally I actually use some skills I built up flying the jets. I basically just, instead of going in a turn fight against opponents which have very much pretty much have the disadvantage in this fight, instead of doing that, I turn this into a fight in which I use my energy and I pull away from them, and I turn back around and basically use up my energy until I'm out of it, and that was the plan right here. So this biplane, this is a biplane, but the plane I'm flying right now is a rank 2, I think. So there's not too much difference between those two. But I see he loses his speed, he turns around, and I get the upper hand. So basically, now I have the opportunity to dive on him and try to take him out. And I was tempted there to turning this into a dive, or turning this into a turning fight, in which the biplane would win because they have an amazing turn ratio. But instead, I retained my energy and rather went that. And here comes the hurricane, and I'll do the same thing. I use my energy, I climb, and I turn this into a favorable situation. So I pull up, and the Hurricane doesn't have any speed to speak about. So I basically get the jump on him, and he is basically my kill for the taking. Yeah, you can see it definitely didn't have any speed to catch up with me with. And basically, this is the foregone conclusion. And here I actually shoot him down. So, that was a 2-on-1 situation, which I would say I wasn't lucky to win, definitely not, but if I had been less experienced and didn't know what to do, and didn't have the experience of flying jets all the time, I would probably have lost that. But basically, the rest of the game was nothing to write home about, and I do believe we lost. So, a quick little video, and as I said, Napoleon France campaign will be up tomorrow. So, I thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.